there. A little underhanded sling as Edwards lays it home. An easy 2 points for him. It's 62-59 in favor of the dark team, the away team. As you look there on your screen at Dixon. Tries to get around Mawube, instead kicks it to Donahoe.
Yeah, that's his style. Catch and shoot. That's what made his name at Hart High School. Catch and shoot.
As McClenahan knocks down that 2-pointer. As we're approaching the 70-point mark from both sides. Donahoe from 3 again. As we sit at 65-64 home. That one didn't go. Knocked out of bounds by the home team. They'll send out fresh 5 bodies here as
the Hart
and Friends. So Kaneshiro, Fuller, Kimura, and Matera, excuse me, along with Heinzman, and then West Ranch and Friends will come out to counter.
Yeah. That's funny.
So Morales will take the inbound play from West Ranch. Wanted to set up a big 3 and then backed out of it, and that drew the attention of his coaching staff as they were like, come on, pop that. Now Wilkinson tries to play it in. Fuller knocked it out of his hands. His first block of the day.
So I expect the game to slow down a little bit because both these teams have, 4 players from one team, and they have a tendency to do what you've been taught to do, and that's run your offense.
Kimura had a nice little move, but couldn't get a clean shot away. Ball thrown back up the floor, and Morales had to spin around like a top to try and even make a play and knocked it out of bounds.
He was running for the corner. I watched him tonight. It's like he's living in that corner. He likes that jump shot he gets. At least they're playing man-to-man defense. The zone would have been crazy.
We talked about a little bit of the fun, a little bit of the smack talk that goes on. It does not stay away from the officials. The bench to our right, the dark bench, was giving Mike Nugent a hard time about his ability to give the basketball to a player on the other team.
Once a coach, always a coach. Even if the game is.
It was in a good-natured thing, and Mike just laughed as he ran up the floor. The comment, I believe, was NBA's watching. Morales doesn't hit. Kaneshiro up the other way for the home team. Swings it to Matera, tried to put it on. Wilkinson blocked it. Matera again, kicks it back to Kimura, over to Heinzman. Heinzman from Steph Curry land, doesn't go. Fuller with the rebound. Fouled, and the bucket.
It's like the first foul stoppage of play we've had
in this period, yeah.
Yeah.
As we just have 41.5. If they keep up a little bit of this pace, we could see 100. It's Fuller for the extra, the traditional 3-point play, as it were. Knocked it down.
Old school 3.
That was back in your day, right?
Yeah, we didn't have if we had had the 3-point shot when I was playing, I'd have scored 1,000 more points.
And we've been talking about Steph Curry range. Wilkinson hit that one from that range. He was pretty far out there.
Yep.
Matera back the other way. 3-pointer on the way goes.
And here comes the game getting real fast.
Is that one out of the hands of McQuillan for 3. There's a turnover by the home team. 70 all, 15.2. Tommaso will bring it up the floor. He'll kick it over to Wilkinson. 3-pointer good. Back to back, and he has some fun down the floor.
They're a little crazy.
3-pointer near the buzzer. Doesn't go from Kaneshiro. 73-70 after 3 periods of play. We shall step aside. 4th quarter action coming up after the break. Clear. Welcome back into Hart High School. What was Mike telling you about there?
They don't even know.
You couldn't hear him?
People don't even know what goes on at this place.
No.
And when they're out getting their snack.
As Wilkinson from a long range didn't hit. As we are underway fourth quarter.
Can't even see Pluto from that far.
Matt Robinson alongside Greg Herrick as Matera lays it home. And then he steals and puts it home a second time. As we still have Hart and Friends versus West Ranch and Friends to open this fourth quarter.
See, that's why there's more passing.
As Wilkinson kicks it in the corner. Damaso wanted to take it. Instead, he'll play it to Morales, who will drive. Ooh. Nice little reverse layup. As then Hart pushes the pace to Fuller. His turnaround layup didn't go. Then he makes the bucket, gets the foul, will go to the line.
Well, the first controversy. Players hate. Sent to the scores table to go in and then say, no, not so fast.
Ryan, not your turn. Please sit back down as Fuller going to shoot the free throw. Mike Nugent's waving to, I think, Cameron's parents in the stands.
Yeah.
Mike just having a good old time.
Look at Wilkinson there.
He's talking to mom and dad.
He's having an awesome time here.
As Fuller hits, he'll come out of the game.
Talking to the crowd and making hand gestures.
Everybody's having a good time here. As Cameron Smith with it to Christowiak. Three-pointer good. So 78-77 visitors. Three-pointer on the way out of a Hart High School hand as Messino tried to hit it but could not. Smith for Saugus up the floor. Good drive, nice lay home.
A lot of acceleration there.
And he looks a little more at home in this up-tempo as well.
Yeah, I think so.
And Sampson going to get double teamed. Traveling going to be called as his feet moved a little bit too much.
It's those uniforms.
It's
the camouflage.
I was going to blame it on the faux hawks.
The ref thought he was in a tank. Nice.
There's a nice little pass from Smith to Mawube, who dunks it home. As it's an 82-77 lead. Escorbano, nice kick pass. Blocked by Mawube. Sampson picks it up and gets it to Dixon. Dixon will dribble one-on-one with Edwards. Tries to drive as it knocked out of his hand. Foul going to be called. Well, we have a moment. I want to thank everybody along who's been helping out here today for this Hoops Finale from SCV TV. Our director, Mike Mazzetti. Our camera operators, George Aguila, Jake Schick, Mason Deshaw, Danny Willard, Kenny Birkland, Jake Barabas, Sade Easternling, Rich Hall, and Corey Rubin as well. And then from the Signal, Mason Nesbitt, the sports director over there, and Austin Dave, the video director, who are allowing us to put this on. We thank all of you guys, and you as well, Coach.
Thank you. Would have missed it. Love this game. Get to see the kids, all the kids that you saw all season long, and the coaches, and some of the family members. And it's a good time for me. Generally get to see either players that I coached or parents of players that I saw. It's a great beacon of basketball for the community, this event.
I have to thank one more person. Well, I can't. I've got to thank Dave Caldwell as well.
Dave Caldwell.
Dave doing the MC for us today. Dave was the sports director for a long time. My position at SCV TV got me the job, and I thank him for that. And he's
my
here
partner, and he's
your
my
partner
for years, 15 years maybe.
Yeah.
And also, you know, it's all related. I mean, I helped him get that position with the Hart High School District because I worked with him for so long. I think it had a lot to do with my recommendation for him, and he's doing a great job over there.
He's emceeing for us here today. We like that as well. As that one poked forward, Stoyak wanted to do something with it, but had it knocked out of his hands by Sampson.
He had 3 choices on that play, and he chose the worst one.
Yeah, none of them worked.
Well, if he would have passed it, he would have probably had a lay-in. If he would have pulled up and had a jump shot, he might have made it. But he chose the 3rd choice, that was to take it to the rim. Hey, get a tee. We haven't had one of those yet.
We're looking for a tee. We've not gotten one in the All-Star game. As Sampson with a nice steal. Talking to the Canyon coaching staff.
Speaking of, I can't get out of the way.
As McClanahan lays it home. As we've got about 5 minutes to go, Coach, to get to 100 here.
I think it's an automatic.
86 to 80 right now as Dixon with a 2.
I had a team at COC in the late 1990s that scored 100 almost every game. And it was a women's team, and they scored 14 times over 100.
So right now, looking at the stat sheet, we have 3 players without a basket.
And if I'm coaching, I'm trying to get them
that basket.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that.
I mean, obviously my numbers could be wrong. We've been kind of doing back and forth, but right now we've got 3 guys without it. Matt Tate,
Well, that's what I would say. I would say I'd be in that timeout right now, or over there going, which one of you guys have not? Oh my God, old school right there.
Too bad we didn't have that on
camera.
You got to do it with camera on you.
We just had a coach moonwalk right in front of us right here.
It was pretty impressive. I'm sorry, it shut the whole thing down.
I thought I had flashbacks to the 70s. And there's very few people in here that were alive during that period.
Not a lot of us. Yeah. Not a lot of you guys.
Yeah.
Most of us were 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Some 2000s.
Yeah. That's when I tell kids.
Oh, and a beautiful little pass.
I tell kids, make references, and they go, who?
Conte couldn't quite get to the rim to stuff it home, but it was a beautiful pass from Davis, and it's probably hard to see on camera, but Davis looks back at Conte right now and goes, why didn't you dunk that, man?
Well, you know what I like about Conte? He's running the floor. I mean, he's not lagging back and not getting down, up and down. He's enjoying the pace, and he's getting down there. That takes effort. Give him a tee. We haven't had a tee yet.
They're working Mike Nugent again. Ball doesn't lie was the comment because they said it wasn't a foul.
Yeah, I like Davis with the ball here in this.
As he sets up a Conte again, nearly the same play, but that one was scouted well by Bryce Tyler St. Clair.
Well, you know, you kind of know as a player sometimes when something sneaky's about to happen. Yeah, our assistant coach with the dark team was all over Mike Nugent, the referee.
Mike's got. He's like him on a cheap suit. He's on him like a cheap suit right now.
Carrying him around like he's in jail with him.
There's Moube, the bucket and the foul. And we're 10 points away from 100. 90 to 80, Dark.
Well, you got a 10-point lead, so maybe the outcome is determined. I don't know. We'll still see.
I don't know. There was a 10-point lead early in the game, and it closed down in about a minute.
Well, with guys coming down and drilling stuff from everywhere, you never know.
As Moube hit the...
Resigned himself, if we're going to get back in this game, we got to shoot some threes.
As Dominguez for three doesn't go. Davis with the rebound will try and push the pace. He'll kick it to Moube. Jumper from distance. Good. Nice little stroke from Moube. 3 points away from 100.
See, that's what college coaches like to see in him, his ability to hit those mid-range jump shots at his size.
As we're going to send in some new bodies. Zacante leads it again, and more showtime for Zacante. And that brings everyone
to get another
one
point.